around my way. Henny on me, feel it in my face. Can't forget 145 since I was made. Young and I was running from the Jakes, bitch. Ferragamo Gucci around my waist, bitch. Henny on me, feel it in my face, bitch. Can't forget what.
Welcome to Slide TV, where anything is possible. We've got updates, news, current events, music updates, interviews, and plenty of laughs and wisdom ahead. As we wait, please press the share and like buttons to help our channel grow, and don't be afraid to comment throughout the show. Thank you for tuning in with our amazing host, Icy Gray, the Don Louis Vuitton Amazing Blue.
Welcome to Slide TV, where everything is possible. I go by the name of Icy Rated Dawn, Louis Vuitton, Amazing Blue. Y'all see in the capture, y'all see in the description, little baby allegedly linked to 2 teens being shot unalive by Atlanta police. This is a lunch break. We're gonna wait till everybody get up in here, cause I got a few things to say. We're gonna wait till. Let's get everybody up in here before we go ahead and start this show. Share the lives, share the motherfucking lives. We in the building early, and this is a top thing. Because you know what, I ain't even gonna get started yet, but I got something.
Stay on your toes. Slide TV. You niggas. Won't fuck with you niggas. Won't trust you niggas.
Even more apps. So we just downloaded FlixVision. This app is loaded with movies, TV shows, sports, live TV, news, anime. It has everything.
Download Spaces by Wix and search for Slide Radio Uncut. Use invite code Slide TV Uncut for exclusive membership access. Visit dub.slidetvuncut.co to learn more and DM us for details. Slide TV Uncut, Slide Radio Uncut, exclusive content, viral reach, global exposure, uncensored entertainment. Advertise with us.
Even more apps. So we just downloaded FlixVision. This app is loaded with movies, TV shows, sports, live TV, news, anime. It has everything.
We're in the building early. This is a from the news. Now, mind you, hold on. Let me get back on the screen. Let me get back on the screen first. All right. So we have coming up in our report, coming straight from Slide TV Uncut. So we have, right, on July 2nd, 2024, Little Baby has shot a video, a music video in his ops area. Ops meaning who he had problems with, who he beefing with. So what happened is Little Baby tried to shine. He wanted to go make a video in their neighborhood. But guess what? The leader of the rival gang that they beef with, he was locked up. He got wind. And he sent it to go shoot it up. Now, we got to report that Little Baby left the scene before it happened, because we got 2 different incidents. We got him come shoot it up, and now we had retaliation from Little Baby's crew that came back, because the first people that got shot up was 3 people got shot up. 3 people got shot. It wasn't a kid yet. the next day, not the next day, but I'm trying to figure, because this is July 2nd, 2024. But they say Wednesday it went down. It's too much. It's not really making too much sense to me on it. Shit alive, y'all. We going in. Oh, I gotta hold on. Let's get this, man. It's really not. Hold on.
Atlanta police now blame the deaths of 2 Atlanta teens last summer on a violent street gang in our community. Good evening. Thanks so much for joining us for Fox 5 News at 5. I'm Tom Haynes.
I'm Courtney Bryant. Just hours ago, APD announced they now have charged 7 people with the murders. Fox 5's Tyler Fingert is live at Atlanta Police Headquarters to tell us what we're finding out. Tyler?
Yeah, Courtney, good evening to you. Investigators say 2 13-year-olds were innocent victims caught in a gang retaliation shooting while celebrating a birthday.
The overall theme of this case is grown men playing gangster.
Atlanta police say these are the innocent faces of gang violence in Atlanta. 2 of them, 13-year-old boys Jacody Davis and Lamont Freeman, were killed. And 11-year-old Dontavius Davis was wounded last July in a shooting on Spark Street. APD says Freeman was killed on his 13th birthday.
Lamont Freeman was allowed to be a 13-year-old for 27 minutes before gang violence ultimately took his life.
During an afternoon news conference, investigators blamed the deadly shooting on a local rapper. They said the attack was in retaliation for the rapper entering a rival gang's territory to film a music video.
In the subsequent days, we saw homicides and shootings, and ultimately the deaths of 2 children as a result of his cowardly actions, and you know who you are.
Authorities say a high-ranking member of the Goodfellas gang who was incarcerated orchestrated the attack using a smuggled cell phone. Following those instructions, the suspects opened fire at an apartment complex where the 3 young teens were gathered to celebrate Freeman's birthday. Police say they weren't the targets.
These kids were innocent victims. So when we talk about the gang involvement, these 2 13-year-olds and this 11-year-old, they didn't have a gang involvement.
Those arrested were identified as Keontae Sanders, Richard Hollis, Reginald Thomas, DeKeithion Mobley, Marcus Crawford, Tradon Crawford, and Allie Caldwell. The final 2 were arrested Tuesday. Police had some tough talk for those responsible.
Goodfellas Criminal Street Gang being one of the most hyper-violent gangs in the city of Atlanta, and we will pursue you relentlessly in making sure that we keep this city safe and suppressing violence.
And the investigation continues. There is a $50,000 reward for information about this case. We're live in downtown Atlanta tonight. Tyler Fingert, Fox 5 News.
Good to know police are finally getting some answers. Tyler, thanks.
Slide Radio Uncut, the rawest sound in the game. Upbeat music drops, heavy bass, high energy. Voiceover. Yo, welcome to the revolution of music, entertainment, and uncut vibes. This is Slide Radio Uncut, streaming worldwide on Apple and iHeartRadio. The home of raw, unfiltered, straight-to-the-point music and culture. You want exclusives? We got you. Underground heat? We bring it. The hottest global sounds? We run it. Soundbite of a DJ scratch and a quick mix of trending tracks. Slide TV Uncut on YouTube brings you the visuals you need, exclusive music videos, behind-the-scenes access, and interviews with the hottest names in the game. Don't just listen, watch the movement. And for the full experience, www.slidetvuncut.com is the only place to tap into the culture 24/7, the most exclusive videos, music, and content worldwide. Don't just listen, don't just watch, tap in. Subscribe to Slide TV Uncut on YouTube. Stream Slide Radio Uncut on Apple and iHeartRadio. Visit SlideTVUncut.com. www.uncut.com for the real Slide Radio Uncut. The streets speak here. Signature Slide TV Uncut tag. Beat fades out.
What we have right here, we got the Breakfast Club. Give it to the Breakfast Club. They got to talk on it, but we still right here in Slide.
The investigation aspect of this, Lamont Freeman was allowed to be a 13-year-old for 27 minutes before gang violence ultimately took his life. Gang violence that was orchestrated by adults adults in our city and cowardly acts of an Atlanta-based rapper that decided to go over into a rival gang stronghold and shoot a music video in a place that he knew he should not have been. And in the subsequent days, we saw homicides and shootings, and ultimately the deaths of 2 children as a result of his cowardly actions. And you know who you are. And I tell you that this team will work relentlessly to hold you and the persons that you are affiliated with responsible for those actions.
So what is the word on the street about Lil Baby being linked to this murder for this 13-year-old little boy?
Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this was crazy. So yesterday, Wednesday afternoon, there was a press conference that was held by the Atlanta Police Department. This press conference was actually an update. So they've been working on this. The killing of, it's actually 2 13-year-old little boys, but one of them was celebrating his birthday. They said he was able to be 13 for all of 24 minutes before he was shot and killed. So the Atlanta Police Department come on this press conference to give an update, and let's take a listen to what they said, and then we'll talk about the little baby piece. Take a listen to this.
Freeman was allowed to be a 13-year-old for 27 minutes before gang violence ultimately took his life. Gang violence that was orchestrated by adults in our city, and cowardly acts of an Atlanta-based rapper that decided to go over into a rival gang stronghold and shoot a music video in a place that he knew he should not have been. And in the subsequent days, we saw homicides and shootings, and ultimately the deaths of 2 children as a result of his cowardly actions. And you know who you are. And I tell you that this team will work relentlessly to hold you and the persons that you are affiliated with responsible for those actions.
Okay, so he just went to shoot a music video near where the little boy got killed at?
I think he shot it at a gas station, right? He shot it at a gas station, and I think that's what he was talking about.
So I don't know the exact location that he's referring to, Envy, but I watched the full press conference, and what they said in the press conference was wherever the video was shot, it was a rival gang area. So they say after this video was shot, there were the 2 little boys that was killed. There was another young person that was injured but did not die. But there were so many shootings that resulted after this, back and forth between the 2 rival gangs. They actually called out one of the rival gangs in the press conference as well too. But when asked about the second rival gang, and when asked about who the rapper was that they were referring to, they said that they didn't want to reveal it because they didn't want to compromise their investigation. They said that they've spent over 500 hours just scavenging through, they have people reaching out and giving information. There's a $50,000 reward right now for any remaining information. Now, little baby's name comes into this because a local news channel Action 2 News, actually went and obtained arrest warrants. So these are arrest warrants that are coming, which is why in the press conference, the Atlanta Police Department and the agencies working with them said, hey, we don't want to mess up our investigation. They didn't want to speak before they actually got to act on these arrest warrants. But Channel 2 Action News is reporting that within the arrest warrants for this that they obtained, rapper Lil Baby, also real name Dominique Jones, his name is listed in the arrest warrant. So based on this information, we should be seeing the arrest coming soon. And as you can hear, they seem pretty pissed off by even having to be investigating this. I mean, people died behind it, but I think what they're trying to say is that it was reckless because it could have been. They didn't have to do this video in that neighborhood, which sparked what they're saying.
But look, that's what I'm saying. So this was before or after the little boy was killed that he shot the video?
It was before. So he shot
So the whole time I'm on mute. No one told me. We got a lot of people in the audience. Twitch, X, worldwide. We Slide Radio. We on Slide Radio. And what I was saying was, Lil Baby Art was locked up. So Lil Baby decided to go shine on him by making a rap video in his hood. The person that he had the beef with, the op, was the leader of the other gang. He called to come shoot up the video scene. Now, when the retaliation, you knew the retaliation was coming back. And that's when the other 7 individuals went and shot up that complex, which was a 13-year-old birthday and birthday party, which 2 13-year-olds died. I'm telling y'all this, man. Get life insurance on your kids. If you're in the hood, the low end, get life insurance on your kids. Straight up. Straight up. Because that's well, I'm seeing where this is going. You trying to blame Lil Baby, trying to get the lawsuit, all this.
Got the video, and then all of the stuff happened. Like all of the, basically, it pissed off the rival gang that they came and shot a video in their neighborhood, in their hood. So after that, then these 3 kids are now shot.
Closer to your mic too.
These 3 kids are now shot. 2 of them don't make it. So now it turns into a murder investigation.
Those are some heavy allegations to put on somebody just because they went to shoot a music video someplace.
It's very heavy.
That's what I was saying. That shooting a music video is not against the law. Shooting a music video wherever you want is not against the law. But I see it just seems odd to make those allegations, like Charlamagne said, without charging somebody. Like it's almost like they're spitting gossip. Like charge somebody. Don't say somebody's cowardly. Don't say none of that stuff. You charge them, and then you could have those claims, in my opinion.
And I ain't gonna lie, I still don't know what's going on. I still don't know if, was the video being shot? Video. No, listen, was the video being shot while somebody else was getting shot? Like I don't know.
No, so they shot a music video after the music video, and the music video was shot.
So he was already gone.
Yeah, Lil Baby was not there when all the shooting happened. Is that what you're asking?
Okay, all right.
Yes, he was not there, but his video was shot. Rival gang neighborhood. This is what police are alleging. Because that video was shot, it had an effect, right? So now the 2 gangs are they're mad at each other.
And it was already a gang war going on anyway.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. But they're basically saying that this video ignited things and took it to a different level, resulting in these 3 kids being shot, 2 little boys being killed. So now they have these arrest warrants that the Lil Baby is allegedly named in, and we should be finding out more about how they were even able to obtain arrest warrant and what they have them in connection of. They're saying that there was a hit called because of the back and forth with these gangs, but the hit was called from someone who's already locked up. This guy's in jail.
Yeah, there's clearly a lot missing from this story, because if I'm a rapper and I go shoot a music video somewhere and then a bunch of gang members are upset and they start shooting at each other and killing innocent people, how is that my fault or tied to me? Clearly there's something missing from this story.
I don't understand. And I think because he was there, they're gonna link it to him. Like
how? All I did was shoot a music video.
They're gonna try, right?
Unless it's a music video taunting them, I don't see how.
But even if it is taunting, it's not against the law. Like you see people shoot videos at funeral places and things like that. Like it's foul, it's wrong, but is it against the law?
No,
I don't know.
Well,
once again, those some heavy allegations to put on somebody just because they went to shoot a music video.
Trying to connect to the artist.
And they've already made 7 arrests, and they now have these warrants. So I think that we're just going to find out more about how they're even able to link him, why they're leaning so much in on just this music video as these arrests happen.
Atlanta police are blaming the actions of a local rapper for the shooting deaths of 2 13-year-olds.
In a news conference this afternoon, the department announced it's made 7 arrests in the shooting and is still offering $50,000 in reward money for information that leads to more.
The overall theme of this case is grown men playing gangster that left 2 of our children in graves and a community in fear. And cowardly acts of an Atlanta-based rapper that decided to go over into a rival gang stronghold and shoot a music video in a place that he knew he should not have been.
Tonight, 11 Alive has confirmed rapper Lil Baby is named in arrest warrants in the shooting deaths of 13-year-olds Lamont Freeman and Jacody Davis. The shooting happened last summer in the Oakland City West End apartments on Peoples Street. Police described it as gang violence escalated by a Lil Baby music video shoot. Investigators say members of the Goodfellas gang orchestrated the attack from behind bars using a contraband cell phone. To listen to today's entire news conference, you can stream it on 11 Live Plus. Download it on your TV to watch for free.
Slide Radio Uncut, the rawest sound in the game. Upbeat music drops, heavy bass, high energy. Voiceover. Yo, welcome to the revolution of music, entertainment, and uncut vibes. This is Slide Radio Uncut, streaming worldwide on Apple and iHeartRadio. The home of raw, unfiltered, straight-to-the-point music and culture. You want exclusives? We got you. Underground heat? We bring it. The hottest global sounds? We run it. Soundbite of a DJ scratch and a quick mix of trending tracks. Slide TV Uncut on YouTube brings you the visuals you need. Exclusive music videos, behind-the-scenes access, and interviews with the hottest names in the game. Don't just listen, watch the movement. And for the full experience, www.slidetvuncut.com is the only place to tap into the culture 24/7. The most exclusive videos, music, and content worldwide. Don't just listen, don't just watch, tap in. Subscribe to Slide TV Uncut on YouTube. Stream Slide Radio Uncut on Apple and iHeartRadio. Visit slidetvuncut.com. www.uncut.com for the real Slide Radio Uncut, the streets speak here. Signature Slide TV Uncut tag, beat fades out.
You all coming out here today, as you always do, as a strong partner, making sure we have a safe Atlanta, Georgia. I'm joined today by our actually very brand new special agent in charge of the Atlanta field office, Paul Brown. Welcome, sir. I believe this is your first week here in Atlanta. Yes, sir. Glad to have you with us, already hitting the ground running, and the long-standing support the Atlanta Police Department has had from the Federal Bureau of Investigation. Also joined today by Major Pete Malecki, who is the commander of our major crime section, as well as Major Ralph Woolfolk, who oversees our violent crime interdiction section. The last time we gathered here as a police department with the media, we were asking for help from the community to be able to bring to custody the murders of two 13-year-olds in our city. I met just a moment ago with the mother of one of those young men, Michelle Freeman, and we were talking about the journey she's been on. The morning that she lost her son, 13-year-old friend of his, and an 11-year-old that was injured that day. Now celebrating a birthday party when gang violence and gun violence found its way to Spark Street. And Ms. Freeman knows that she has the condolence and the support of the Atlanta Police Department. It was there on July the 2nd. It continues today. And we made a commitment when we stood before you last time on Spark Street that we were going to identify the murders in that case. And not only were we going to identify the murders in that case, we were going to bring them to justice. And we're here today to give you an update on everyone being brought to justice that committed those crimes. Those crimes were just not against the Freeman family or the Davis family. Those crimes are not just against the Oakland City community or here on Spark Street. These crimes were against all of Atlanta. Because when gun violence touches this neighborhood and can claim the lives of two 13-year-olds, it touches every Atlanta neighborhood. And since those early morning hours, this police department has not tired in identifying who committed those crimes and bringing them to justice. And I want to acknowledge a number of the units that have been working since that morning and that have not stopped. Our homicide team, our gang unit, an analyst working out of public safety headquarters, the district attorney's office, and the FBI. And these individuals that committed the crime here on July 2nd were dangerous individuals that, if allowed to remain free on the streets of Atlanta, Georgia, were going to use guns again to harm. These individuals cannot just be taken off the street without risk to law enforcement. And thanks to the Federal Bureau of Investigation, our Apex unit, our ACE unit, and our fugitive units, we have taken into custody the last two individuals that we have sought for this horrible crime. And we couldn't do that without the community. Because if you remember the last time we were here, we were going door to door on every home in this neighborhood asking for the community support. So for everyone that has provided a tip, that has called Crime Stoppers, for everyone that has worked with our investigators, I want to thank you. Because everyone has a role in keeping Atlanta safe. I'm going to turn the microphone now over to the special agent in charge of the FBI field office and Zach Brown, I do want to thank you for all the work that your team has been providing. Long before you arrived in the city, we've had a strong partnership with the FBI. And for us to be able to stand here and tell the Atlantans we have removed 2 more dangerous murders off the street, we want to thank you for your role in making that happen. Thank you. All right.
Thank you. I'm Paul Brown, the Special Agent in charge of FBI Atlanta's division. And it's first and foremost, I want to offer my deepest condolences to the Davis and Freeman families. No family should have to bury their 13-year-old children. The FBI is here as part of our joint efforts with the Atlanta Police and other law enforcement partners to solve cases just like this. The FBI assisted this case. It's part of our ongoing commitment to APD to combat violent crime and gang violence that's plaguing our communities. Everyone should feel safe and secure in their community and their homes. Atlanta's violent crimes and gang squad work every day with APD and our other law enforcement partners in concert through our Atlanta Metro Major Offenders Task Force and through our Atlanta Safe Streets Task Force to get violent criminals like Tredon Crawford and Ali Caldwell off the streets. We will continue to use every resource available, working with our partners to include the Atlanta Police Department to keep our community safe. Thank you for your time.
Good afternoon. I'm Major Pete Malecki. I'm over our major crime section. So as Chief Shearbaum stated, several weeks after this incident took place, we were out here holding a very similar press conference, and we were asking for the help from the community. In just a moment, I'm going to show you some pictures of 7 individuals that we were able to take into custody in conjunction with this tragic incident. I stood here and told you the story how on July 2nd, just after midnight of last year, we had 2 13-year-olds and 11-year-old celebrating the birthday of Lamont Freeman. He had just turned 13, and he got to experience about 30 minutes of being a teenager before his life was taken. And when I turn it over to Major Woolfolk, he's going to discuss some of the investigative techniques and really the gang involvement and the gang ties that led to this incident taking place. But one thing I want to make absolutely clear, and I said it then and I'll say it again, these kids were innocent victims. So when we talk about the gang involvement, these 2 13-year-olds and this 11-year-old, they didn't have a gang involvement. We didn't have interactions with them as a police department. They were good kids in the community. And unfortunately, their futures, their lives were taken. So I do want to thank all the community members that gave us tips and information on this case. And while I can't say necessarily that one individual tip broke this thing open, each tip is like a little puzzle piece. And we took every one of those, glued them together, and we're able to thankfully bring this case to resolution. And I will say that even though we have made 7 arrests, we never stop working cases. So if anyone has more information, we would ask that you do bring that forward, provide that to us, and we will certainly investigate every detail of those tips. So right now we're going to show some images of the individuals that we have made arrests on. So 5 of these individuals we already had in custody, we had arrested. Some of them were in jail on previous charges not related to this. So once we established probable cause, we're able to serve the jails in which they're housed with these arrest warrants. So the first one there is Mr. Sanders. Let's flip in. Richard Hollis. Reginald Thomas. Marcus Crawford. Mr. Mobley. Tredon Crawford. And Tredon is one of the individuals that we took into custody yesterday. And then the final 7th individual is Mr. Ali Caldwell. If you notice with these individuals, 2 of them share the same last name. It's because they are brothers. So it seems like there was some type of family history of gang activity, gang involvement. And unfortunately, on the night of July 2nd, that escalated to 2 13-year-old children losing their lives.
There you have it.
So I'm going to turn it over to Major Ralph Woolfolk, and he will discuss a little bit of the gang conflict and some of the And unfortunately, on the night of July 2nd, that escalated to 2 13-year-old children losing their lives. Like there was some type of family history of gang activity.
July 2nd, man. Like I said, this is an incident that happened July 2nd. I knew the video had went then. What they coming up? I guess the indictment went out on Wednesday. For real, got the world thinking this just happened Wednesday. That's why Lil Baby was panicking like that, all on these commercials, all on these he was doing interview. It was about the album. He was saying all that. The full pot, he ain't doing that. He got a record label now. Whoop-de-woo. He already seen this shit coming. Man. And everybody thought it was because the YSL thing. That was over with. When he had them interviews and all that, Young Thug was home. Welcome to Slide TV, where everything is possible. I'll go by the name of Icy Rated Dawn, Louis Vuitton, Amazing Blue. We in the building early, extra early. We got the first shirt on. We acting up. I mean, turn the light on. Yeah, that's what's going on right now. You feel me? That's what's going on. You gotta have your guns keep you safe. Learn how to shoot these guns. Y'all got these kids. Go get life insurance on these kids. For real. This happened July. People hitting me like this, man. What Slide TV been up on that video scene? Been up on that. July 2nd of last year's summer. Let's get back to seeing what this dude talking about.
The gang involvement, and unfortunately, on the night of July 2nd, that escalated to two 13-year-old children losing their lives. So I'm going to turn it over to Major Ralph Woolfolk, and he will discuss a little bit of the gang conflict and some of the investigative techniques and procedures that we used to get us here today. So thank you.
Thanks, Major. My name is Major Ralph Woolfolk of the Violent Crime Interdiction Section. And I first want to say the overall theme of this case is...
No, what I want to say, you a jerk. That's what that's what the first thing is. You a jerk. Blame that on Lil Baby. But Lil Baby ain't got, he shot a video. I want that lawsuit, man. You should have redid your dude called the shots from in jail. You blaming man. Yo, come on, man. Come on, enough is enough. Let's say this jerk.
Grown men playing gangster that left two of our children in graves and a community in fear. And we know in these communities that strength is about building community, not destroying it. And in this case, leaving two young people in their grave. I want to thank the community that was here with our investigation team from the inception of this incident. Out on the night of the incident, we not only received investigative assistance from this community, but we also saw a community that was full of compassion and love. Video evidence depicted several people in this community pouring out of their apartments, attempting to triage wounds, attempting to transport persons to the hospital, and making several 911 calls from this community that were used throughout our investigation that led ultimately, with their assistance, to some of the apprehensions in this case.
Slide Radio Uncut, the rawest sound in the game. Upbeat music drops, heavy bass, high energy. Voiceover. Yo, welcome to the revolution of music, entertainment, and uncut vibes. This is Slide Radio Uncut, streaming worldwide on Apple and iHeartRadio. The home of raw, unfiltered, straight-to-the-point music and culture. You want exclusives? We got you. Underground heat? We bring it. The hottest global sounds? We run it. Soundbite of a DJ scratch and a quick mix of trending tracks. Slide TV Uncut on YouTube brings you the visuals you need, exclusive music videos, behind-the-scenes access, and interviews with the hottest names in the game. Don't just listen, watch the movement. And for the full experience, www.slidetvuncut.com is the only place to tap into the culture 24/7, the most exclusive videos, music, and content worldwide. Don't just listen, don't just watch, tap in. Subscribe to Slide TV Uncut on YouTube. Stream Slide Radio Uncut on Apple and iHeartRadio. Visit slidetvuncut.com. www.uncut.com for the real Slide Radio Uncut. The streets speak here. Signature Slide TV Uncut tag. Beat fades out.
possible. I go by the name of Icy Rated Dawn, Louis Vuitton, Mason Blue. Guess what? We got Casanova Red. Big celebration. The Casanova Red. He got to go to the SXSW Music Festival in Texas, March 7th. Congratulations to Casanova Red for this achievement. Another one in 2025.
Yo, man, it's crazy out here.
We there, y'all. March 7th,
Deaths.
which will be at Austin Convention Center, 2025.
Bodies out here, man.
Be there. We got Casanova Red at the SXSW Music Festival.
It's war in my city.
In
So many
Austin,
dying in my
Texas.
city.
That's March 7th.
So many
Congratulations
kids
to
in my city.
Casanova Red.
These
We
kids
ain't
dying
gonna
in
know
my
where none of
city.
this shit go.
Yeah, man, y'all ready to move on?
Right now, man. Slide TV. So where you get this from?
Coming straight from Dubai.
Okay.
Oh yeah, and Minneapolis, we bringing it over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. There we go.
I like that.
You have a good one.
You too.
Y'all take care.
We in the building early. You already know what it's hitting for. Welcome to Slide TV, where everything is possible. I'll go by the name of Icy Rated Dawn, Louis Vuitton, Mason Blue. We got Seaside slid in, y'all. Also, back onto this. We got the case right now. Lil Baby allegedly linked to 2 teens being shot unalive. This is by Atlanta police. This is the lunch break. Now listen. This happened July 2nd at a video shoot, right? A gang member inside the jail retaliated, came back. 7 dumbass people went shooting up the house. 2 young kids, 13, got shot, and for balloons and shit. What else? What else? God damn, balloons all in the air and shit while I'm talking. Let me get this shit back on the screen. My bad, y'all. Get this back on the screen for us. See him talk.
Who's not only been an incredible partner to us throughout this investigation, but has also been a consistent partner to us throughout our fight, as Chief Shearbaum always says, against gangs, guns, and drugs. We've had a consistent partnership with the FBI that has aided us in suppressing our violent crime. And for our team members internally in the Atlanta Police Department that spent countless hours, investigative hours, a tandem approach, a collaborative approach between homicide, between gangs, between our ACE unit, between our intelligence analysts, and other internal unit throughout the police department that spent countless hours working this case. I remember getting a call from the gang unit over 4th of July weekend, asking to go up on a wiretap investigation. And subsequent to that call, the next 48 hours were spent on the phone with our district attorney's office, who was a great support to us throughout this investigation and trying to stand that T3 up. And through that investigation, our gang unit sacrificed vacations. Our gang unit sacrificed time with loved ones, sacrificed relationships throughout the course of this investigation. In 5,424 man hours from July 10th through October 30th, that was spearheaded by the Atlanta Police Gang Unit in a wire room to ultimately assemble key facts and elements leading us to where we are in the investigation. And for the investigation aspect of this, Lamont Freeman was allowed to be a 13-year-old for 27 minutes before gang violence ultimately took his life. gang violence that was orchestrated by adults in our city, and cowardly acts of an Atlanta-based rapper that decided to go over into a rival gang stronghold and shoot a music video in a place that he knew he should not have been.
Hold up.
And in the subsequent days, we saw homicides.
You can shoot a music video anywhere.
Yeah, that don't make no sense. What are you talking about? He sound like he more in the gang than anybody. What is he talking about? So Little Baby is wrong because he went and did what the fuck he was supposed to do, make a living. It doesn't matter what the fuck, nigga. You know who the fuck is not allowed in fucking Atlanta? Young, whatever the fuck his name is, YSL. That nigga's not allowed in Atlanta. Why the fuck is the police talking like he's in the gang? Like, he know he ain't allowed in here. No, motherfucker. You know what the public know? The public knows that little YSL ain't allowed in Atlanta, nigga. Little Baby, all these motherfuckers good. Nigga, hip-hop is dead, first of all. And if motherfuckers is getting a little bit of money by concerts, damn, let them do them. So every time, get the fuck out of here. There's got to be more to this. I want to understand what's up with the little kids. What are they talking about? The kids was innocent. Was the kids really innocent? Like, was they on a skateboard and then the bullet came? Or was the kids at the concert? You know what I'm saying?
The kids was at, it was a retaliation, right? The night of it came at the thing. They don't talk about that. It was 3 people. It was 3 people shot. The retaliation came back to that project and they hit it up and the 2 kids had died. So, I'm gonna have to give. I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. I'm gonna have to give C Nas his motherfucking props on this.
Channel 2's Tom Regan is on Verbena Street. That's where the shooting happened. It was in the last 2 hours, Tom.
Yeah, that's right, Linda. You can see behind me, this is still a very active crime scene. Police have put up tape in front of the street here in front of a small apartment building. We are told that 3 people have been shot. They are in stable condition. They've been transferred to Grady Hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. We still don't know the motive to this shooting, what led up to it. I should mention, though, there was a rap video shoot going on in that lot over there around the time of the shooting. Police at this point don't know if the rap video production had anything to do with the shooting. Left 3 people wounded. Of course, we'll be continuing to gather information on this investigation and bring the latest to you on WSB Tonight.
Hold on, everybody. This coming from C Nas, so I have to tell y'all, go ahead, subscribe over there. This information right here came from C Nas.
Live in Northwest Atlanta, Tom Regan, Channel 2 Action News.
When it starts, it's hard to get an end. Let me tell you that again. When it starts, it is damn near difficult to get an end, and it only ends in 2 ways. Let me take you through this journey of some BS.
Big story now. Artists in the hip-hop community are calling for increased security following a triple shooting at the scene of a music video. It happened on Verbena Street in Northwest Atlanta in the middle of the day with kids around. Channel 2's Audrey Washington is live now on that street. Audrey, one person was shot in the back.
Right, and that person, as well as the 2 other.
Hold up. There's too much going on, y'all. Let's go.
People shot here all survived, but now people, particularly in the hip-hop music community, are demanding more security at these music videos. If you look here behind me, you can actually still see the crime scene tape wrapped around that pole over there. Witnesses say in this very spot is where at least 30 gunshots were fired.
Artists got to take the responsibility for themselves, man. This is your life.
A personal plea from revered Atlanta rapper and activist Pastor Troy.
Man, there's so much violence.
Here along Verbena Street in Northwest Atlanta Tuesdays, where a simple music video shoot turned into an actual shooting.
It caught everyone here by surprise.
Atlanta police say someone took out a gun and opened fire. People in the area, including many children, ducked for cover while nearly 30 gunshots went off. 3 people were shot, 1 person shot in the arm, the other in the neck, and a 3rd person shot in the back.
they all survived.
The people that were shot were not a part of the video production team.
In February 2021, we told you about a similar music video shooting on Wells Street in Southwest Atlanta. That one also happened in the middle of the day with 3 people shot.
You want somebody as close to a Secret Service or something of that nature as possible.
Keisha Walker is a hip-hop music marketer and promoter. She's worked on music video sets and at concert venues across Metro Atlanta. She says security at music videos, particularly those shot outdoors, is key.
But you can still do it outside the right way. You've just got to secure the space.
She's right.
Now, witnesses here told us that the rapper Lil Baby was here on the scene, but he left well before the shooting started. As for those victims, Atlanta police told me they are interviewing the victims, trying to get more information about this shooting. We are live tonight here in Northwest Atlanta.
Okay.
All right. So now that I listened to a little bit more of it, I'm still I can put myself in them shoes because you know, I'm a paid actor. Okay. And during these paid acting sessions, we filming people's hoods. And yeah, we did come across somebody that, you know what I mean, with guns out and shit like that. Like it gets like that at times. You know what I'm saying? So now if somebody came to the set, you know what I'm saying? I did a movie called Cold Summer. If somebody came to the set with guns, right? You don't think that my peoples would hear about that and I'm gone. You don't think that it would be yeah, that's how it is. If people's gonna ride for you in your death, they're gonna ride for you in your light. You understand? So it doesn't matter. Lil Baby ain't got nothing to do with that. So you know what I'm saying? It ain't got nothing to do with that. It's just what it is that it's the guns, it's the music, it's the message. It's all demonic because you ain't catching no vibes like this from R&B, country music, you rock and roll. You ain't catching this, man. Motherfuckers ain't doing this. Only with this because this art was meant to destroy. And I'm not saying it meant to destroy, but remember how hip hop started. It started as a defensive battle like that. Like motherfucker, you don't battle in R&B. You don't battle in country music, but you battle in hip hop. So you got to see what the monster has turned into. We fed this monster ever since it was a child. The hip hop 50 years old. What you think it's gonna do? You think it wasn't gonna swallow kids whole? Look at battle rap. That shit is so normal. Battle rap is meant to, I'm going to destroy my opponent and get whatever fucking lies and truths about him and destroy him in front of national television, trying to embarrass him, his girl, his family, everything. Just like the roast or something. You understand? So this is what when I tell you we were born in war, and then like, so don't be surprised or try to blame one person. Oh, Lil Baby. No, motherfucker. We got to go back if you want to blame. Hip hop 50 years old. We got to go back, motherfucker. We was born in war. We the only motherfucking generation or people that's getting this frequency of war. But you could be white, you could be Indian, you could be Chinese and still getting this frequency, right? But this is a frequency of war. Classical music don't got this frequency. Niggas ain't battle. Mozart wasn't, if Mozart was battling Beethoven, like, come on now. This is battling, nigga. This is destruction, destroy. So don't what Malcolm X said, the chickens have come home to roost. So don't go blame Lil Baby, nigga. Blame everything. Everything. That's all I gotta say.
Man, that C-Slide, man. C-Slide in building early. That's the update on Lil Baby. Thank everybody that tuned in everywhere, whatever platform. Also, everybody that's over there, China, India, all that. We see y'all on Slide Radio. We got that Sleep Slide right there. Y'all hear him. So y'all that's out there, we see y'all on Slide Radio, Twitch, X, and of course YouTube. YouTube be playing with the numbers, man, knocking people out. Hassan Campbell shit, man. Word the mother. But yeah, been a great show. We had another show today. We back here again Monday. We'll have all updates and all that. Y'all know how this shit go.
Today Friday. No, today's Thursday.
Yeah, Thursday. You know.
So you off tomorrow.
Yeah, Monday to Thursday.
Uh,
Same time, same place, man. Y'all know how we doing. The merch is out, y'all. Get that merch. But you know that shit. I mean, it's special, the merch. We don't got the merch like everybody got the all different style, all that. Nah. Might get 1 out of 3, 1 out of 2, 1 on 1. But we'll grab that merch up and support. I should have had the lunch break. I should have showed. Damn, I need to put it up. Got that lunch break merch out, y'all. Definitely, man. So, man, this spring is gonna be something crazy. You know what I mean? What is it? The dad hats? Oh, what kind of hats you call? Yeah, all that on deck. But yeah, we got that collab right there, man. Slide TV, Slide Radio. Young. That'll be this spring and all that, man. Thank everybody tuned in and all that shit, man. What you got going on out there, C-Slide? What shout outs you got, man? Shout out to Nick Seal shit, the sponsor the shit. Big banger, free run. You got no shout outs or anything? We got them on the line right now.
Hello, no one is available to take your call. Please leave a message after the tone.
With that pork shit, Seaside. You're gonna be like, I don't fuck with that pork shit. Hey, Ice, I seen you and Seaside and y'all niggas was having some fun, man. Y'all
there we go. A lunch break right there.
Man. Y'all went up there.
That order
was on his shit. He had that shit on the big screen. That was fire. That was definitely fire. Niggas turning the fuck up doing big things.
Yeah.
If it's beef, then we gon' shoot.
Right, y'all. Tune that shit up, man.
And we ain't and let them know we right here. And let them know we on top. Put your hands in the air. Put your motherfucking hands in the air. If it's beef, then we gon' shoot. Put your hands in the air. Put your motherfucking hands in the air. And we ain't going nowhere. Put your hands in the air. Put your motherfucking hands in the air. And let them know we right here. Put your hands in the air, in the air, in the air. And let them know we on top.
Black mask, black gloves, and that Billy Crew. With some young niggas riding and they gon' shoot. My niggas begging when you hear them yelling swoop. You better duck behind the car before they let loose. I'm in the Lambo when I'm riding till the top drop. Red light watching the cops before the car stop. It's Casanova, nigga, we could make the block pop. Screaming fuck the world, I mean it, call me the new pop. They tell me Nova, I see you, nigga, you can't stop. I do this for my niggas in the jails with a cell block. She wanna fuck, I tell her mommy, go and get this spot. She know I ain't paying, I'm a star, I don't fuck with dots. I keep the gun cocked, and I keep my doors locked. Let a nigga try me, it's on, and watch his head pop. My niggas souls, and they riding with that big shit. Catch you in the club, it's big bottles and pool sticks. Put your hands in the air, fuck them niggas, we ain't scared.
If it's beef, then we gon' shoot.
If they talking like they want it, tell them niggas that we here.
And we ain't going nowhere.
Twist your fingers in the air, throw your money in the air.
And let them know we right here.
Tell them niggas where you from, what hood that you banging.
Live, stay on your toes. Slide TV, I'm cut for you niggas. Won't fuck with you niggas. Won't trust you niggas.
Even more apps. So we just downloaded FlixVision. This app is loaded with movies, TV shows, sports, live TV, news, anime. It has everything.
Download Spaces by Wix and search for Slide Radio Uncut. Use invite code SLIDETVUncut for exclusive membership access. Visit dub.slidetvuncut.co to learn more and DM us for details. Slide TV Uncut, Slide Radio Uncut, exclusive content, viral reach, global exposure, uncensored entertainment. Advertise with us.
download even more apps. So we just downloaded FlixVision. This app is loaded with movies, TV shows, sports, live TV, news, anime. It has everything.
Shout out to Slide TV. Welcome to Slide TV, where anything is possible.